Hello and welcome back to Bubba Jaunt at Noon. So this next segment is for those kids out there who are in grade 7, grade 8, or are about to get their license in a couple years. This is going to be all about texting while driving. So let me throw some stats your way. In the US, about 1 out of every 4 car accidents are caused by texting while driving. Also, every day, about 11 teenagers, just like you, die because they were texting while driving. Out of all the teenagers ever involved in fatal accidents every year, about 21% of them were using cell phones at the time of their accident. Here's another scary stat for you. Each day, distracted driving causes about 9 deaths and about 1,100 injuries. The National Safety Council reports at least 1.6 million crashes each year involve drivers using cell phones and texting. To put that into perspective, that's more than the population of Yukon, Nunavut, Northwest Territories, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland and Labrador, and New Brunswick combined. That's about half of the provinces in Canada. When texting while driving, you're not only putting yourself at risk, you're putting everyone around you at risk as well. This can include other passengers in your car or even bystanders walking on the street or in other cars. There are many cases where deaths have occurred where a person was just walking on the street and were hit by a car with a driver who was texting while driving. And the fact is, many of you have probably even been in a car where the driver was texting. So don't be a fool. Don't put yourself and others at risk for a silly thing that can wait until later. Don't risk that. If you see someone texting while driving, use your voice. Tell them that it's wrong and tell them the risks that can occur from them doing that. And I know you guys still have a couple years before you get your license. But when you do, don't even try texting while driving. It's a huge risk and dangerous for everybody around you. And even if it's just once, it could lead to something terrible like a severe injury or even death. So to wrap up, never text and drive. Use your voice to help tell others not to text and drive and help make the streets safe. So that wraps it up for Bubba Jaunt at Noon today. Tune in next week where we're going to be talking about hockey and the Leafs being in a playoff spot.